So funny story, I recorded my stuff the other night and I wanted to get an early jump on it and, have an extra day to record and then have an extra day to edit the whole thing, put it all together and have it up for approval. So what ended up happening was my video editor froze as I was saving it and I wanted to go home. I was done recording, I was done with what I needed to do and I wanted to get to bed. So I closed my computer and it shut down as opposed to going to sleep mode. So yeah, I basically lost everything I recorded the other day. So fun stuff. I was irritated until I realized that, you know what? I have fun doing this. So you know what? I'm going to do it again. Let's do this. Gamers, what is up? Vernon here, and if you're not familiar, this is Gaming Bytes, where we talk about the biggest gaming stories of the week, starting with the fact that my hair is a little bit shorter, and we jump into the gaming news, starting with the fact that there is a CGI leaked kind of video on YouTube. I'll put the link down below for Legend of Zelda. Apparently it's supposed to be some kind of either fan-made thing or an official release. I'm not sure, but it looks pretty cool. So once again, I'll put the link down below for that with a few more details if I can find any. So that's that. And now some Sony news, because Sony issued a stock warning for the PS4. So if you've pre-ordered your PS4 after August 6th, your pre-order won't be guaranteed by the time this console releases this holiday season, so you may not be able to get it in November. Basically, all the pre-orders have been overloading Sony, and they only have so much that they're gonna make, and hopefully they'll be able to get the first batch of pre-orders out of the way before they deal with the ones that pre-ordered after August 6th. My problem is, why don't you just stop pre-orders if you're having to limit your pre-orders or give a warning about people not being able to be guaranteed their pre-order when the console comes out? I mean, isn't that the whole purpose of a pre-order, is to guarantee that you get something when it comes out? If that's the case, then there's no point in pre-ordering right now anyway, so why not just cut the pre-order short? Now, I understand it's business and you want to get as much money in advance as possible, blah, 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 blah. I'm just saying that there's a certain amount of, I don't know, there's a meaning behind pre-order that I take seriously, and when I pre-order something, I expect to get it that first day. That is a guarantee to me that my game, my console, my movie, whatever I pre-order, in this case the PlayStation 4, will be available the day that it comes out. But that's just me. Blah, 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 blah. Moving on, some researchers who are members of the Nottingham, Trent, Cardiff, and Derby universities in England and Wales claim that their research has approximately uncovered about 11% of gamers who are pathological and engage in addictive gaming sessions of about 90 hours. So that means that people are playing 90 hours straight and not stopping, and this is focused on the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim as well as a few other games. And these researchers, they're planning on trying to get developers and publishers to put warning signs in their games, basically like if you play for 4 or 5 hours, hey, take a break for 45 minutes or something like that. They're trying to get developers to input these warnings into their games so that gamers basically don't kill themselves because they're developing these addictions to gaming and stuff like that. Basically, games that take a lot of grinding to get up to higher levels, as well as MMORPGs, and they're basically trying to help gamers. But the thing that I don't understand is, this is the responsibility of the gamers themselves, because developers and publishers, of course, they're going to want you to play as much of their game as possible. Me, personally, my personal best is 12 hours straight on the Xbox 360 for Spec Ops The Line. Booyah! Beat that in one day. So, 2 orders of Chinese food, by the way. Two orders of Chinese food to beat that game. That was lunch and dinner, and it was the most magical day ever. But I digress. So, again, I think that it's the responsibility of the gamers themselves, the consumer, the customer, to take care of themselves, personally, mentally, physically, and just make sure that they get up, make sure that they take breaks, because I'm sure you hear stories of people who play games for 72 hours straight and then they wind up dying in their chair because of loss of circulation. Now, I don't personally want that to happen to me, so I get up every once in a while and maybe do some exercise or something like that. I don't know. But yes, do you think that it's the responsibility of the developers and publishers to put more warnings in their games that specify that, hey, you need to get up or you will die? Or is it the responsibility of the gamers themselves to get themselves up and get themselves moving and not have these 90-hour sessions? Another thing is that the sessions themselves, the research is not clear as to whether these 90-hour sessions are consecutive or if they're spread out, let's say, over a week. Because a 90-hour session in one sitting, that's ridiculous. That's freaking nuts. But if it's spread out over a week, I kind of get it. You know, if you took off a week from work or something like that and you just wanted to play your game, you spent 90 hours doing that along with some other things. But if it's 90 hours in one sitting, gamers, what are you doing to yourselves? Holy crap. So that's just me though. I feel like it's the responsibility of the gamers to take care of themselves, just like I feel like limiting the size of big gulps in New York is ridiculous. I feel like if you want to make yourself fat and you know the risks and stuff like that, that's up to you. We are in the United States, a nation of people that, you know, as well as everyone else in the world, we have choice. We are human beings, so we take care of ourselves or don't take care of ourselves as we see fit. That's just how I feel. Blah, 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 blah. Otherwise, my name is Vernon Tuitt. I hope you enjoyed getting to it. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time on HoldTheLine.com. Blah, 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 blah.